Yo, what's good? Skano. So, I told you this day would come. One day I'm gonna be wrong about something. But really, I said they were gonna turn on Trump. But apparently a lot of Americans are applying for refugee status so they can flee to Canada. They want to get the hell out of America. Not FBAs, mind you. These are white people. And they saying that they don't feel safe here. Canada says that they have seen more applications for refugee status being applied and this year than they have in the last 10 years total as far as Americans. Now Trump tried to paint this as the final stop. You know what I'm saying? This is the top of the top, right? Not any longer. If y'all don't know what a fascist government looks, because a lot of Americans don't. We've read about it. If you paid attention, in history and social studies, a fascism government run by a dictator. Y'all starting to believe that shit now. I told y'all he don't care about laws. He'll sidestep the laws. You're talking about a dude that got over 30 felonies, but y'all voted for this. But anyway, so you have a puppet dictator because actually he's controlled by the corporations, which is who runs our country now. It's not the government. It's not damn sure not us. So this fake ass democracy, it really transitioned into authoritarianism. But it's run by the corporations. I hear Blackstone or BlackRock, this financial firm, a private equity firm, has bought a utility company in Minnesota and somewhere else. First time in history that any private corporation has owned a utility company. You can see where this is going. Y'all think price gouging is crazy now. You're about to have $500 electric bills, in a one-bedroom apartment. Because America is now up for grabs, man. Highest bidder. It's no longer a democracy. We are trillions in debt. What do you think happens to if it doesn't collapse? The second option, before collapse, is to sell it off to the highest bidder. That's these corporations, man. Vanguard, Blackstone, BlackRock, the corporations that own all the major companies in the world globally. That's who really controls your government. And all this time, I keep telling y'all, this is no longer a democracy. It ain't been a democracy, for some years now. But people starting to wake up, man. And a majority of white folks are starting to understand that they are slaves too. We're all slaves. 97% of the globe, we're slaves to these corporations. They push policy. It's not our politicians. Y'all wonder why shit doesn't change. They cater to the big corporations. And that's who lean on these politicians that get these policies put in place that benefit the corporations and the elitists on top. They don't give a damn about you. You white folks either. I've been saying this, man. So Trump was the perfect electee, man. And, like I said, a lot of people fell for the woo-woo. And I'm not just putting it all on, white folks. We know a lot of Latinos and black folks voted for him too. But we fell for the woo-woo, man. We looking at the bottom line, our pockets, but didn't read between the lines. He sold us out. We been sold out, man. The corporations. It's not new, but people are starting to realize it. So this is not, I'm not a doomsayer. FBAs, we done adapted to so much in this country. We'll adapt again. Even if it becomes a dystopia, because that's where we headed. No more small business, everything owned by these big corporations. They slaved us out, man. Sold us out. Your government. Sold out to elitists. So it don't matter who you vote in there. It really doesn't at this point, man. They are all puppets. And that's all to it, So, like I said, man, welcome to a new world order. A new world dystopia. It's going to be subtle at first. It's not going to be overnight type shit. It's not going to be... One day you're going to wake up and you're going to realize that America as you knew it is gone forever. So as they raise, inflation steady raising. One of the main things dude ran on was economic, he was going to start making changes, going after these corporate. That was the biggest lie he told. Because he's in bed with the corporations. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, if you ain't in that 3% at the top, it don't matter. Nobody in this country will die a virgin. Because we all getting screwed. I hear Caroline Minga, is that her last name? Minga? Is she Kenyan or Nigerian? The chick who was the CEO or the head of the Essence Fest board. Whatever you... I heard she stepped down. They said she got sick. Health reasons. Which is a damn lie. Y'all know exactly what happened. Pressure. See, they thought FBAs was playing, man. They did, But as they see, you're not going to come over here. Because there was an explicit, understanding that Essence Fest would maintain its cultural foundation, which is embroidered in FBA culture. But, as I had spoke on this a month ago or so, these tethers come in, they think they running shit, dictating policy and delegating policy as far as FBAs are concerned. And y'all still haven't got it through y'all thick ass skulls, that y'all riding our wave. We set the standards when it come to black culture. Not Africans. I don't give a damn what your title is or was. So, FAFO. You know what I'm saying? So they talking about health conditions or woo. She got fired. That's what happened. Don't fall for this. She got fired. Or pressured to resign. Same damn thing. And no health conditions. Health conditions. FAFO. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not interested in African culture. Nobody here, no one is interested in African culture here, outside of Africans. And y'all the minority. So as I said, y'all are guests. Okay, you know what really just annoys me? Family members you ain't seen in forever, they come around on a holiday or some type of occasion and they, don't even wipe their damn feet at the door. Just come in, start going through the refrigerator, don't wash their damn hands, go in the bathroom, stink it up, leaving swirlies all around the toilet. Clean that shit behind yourself. That's what y'all Africans remind me of. That obnoxious ass family member that god damn, you just can't wait till they go home. You got love for them, but god damn, you can't wait for them to get the hell on. So, no, y'all don't run shit here. except in your little circles, you know, your little nail shops but when it come to FBA culture, you know what I'm saying? So, as I said, you know, at some point, y'all will figure it out. But I think she's Caroline, you know, Minga, you know, she's finally start to see, you know, the writing on the wall, them thick ass glasses. This is about time. You know what I'm saying? So she trying to save some face. But it's over, man. Essence Fest, as y'all knew it, is over. You might as well go ahead and shut that shit down, you know, because, you know, ain't shit cracking. No ops left Scano. You already know.